What is up, everybody? I'm back again with another video, and today's video, as you can see by the title, is another CloneArmyCustoms haul in which I got during their New Year sale. Their New Year sale was 24% off, so at the end of the day, are you going to avoid that? No, especially if you happen to see their nice looking fives. Unlike the rumor we got, you are one lucky person because that clone, let me just show it.
Oh, hell no.
As you can tell, yeah, those people who got their fives for 24% off are some lucky people. Because that one, in my opinion, by Lego coming out is completely terrible and unexcusable for a $1 billion company. So with that being said, no, I did not get a fives. I think I already got one from them, or else I made one myself. That looks obviously 200 times percent better than the Lego one coming out. But with that being said, enough ramble. And yes, I did get 3 packages. Should have really just been one, but I kept coming back because I was like, if I don't take advantage now, it's going to be a lot more expensive, especially since they came out with one product in particular, which I'll show within one of these packages. I don't know the order in which they are. When I received them, I was saving them until they all arrived. But today is the day in which they all arrived, and I'm finally getting to this video. With that being said, let's get right into what I got. First thing I got in this package was a 2/12 helmet. And the reason behind this is for, well, I've been having a decal 2/12 body right here. As you can see, that's just been sitting away. Yeah, it's not the most perfect, which is why it's been sitting away. But today, I think he deserves a helmet and to become an actual figure. So, basically, here's a 2/12 trooper that's now complete. Honestly, I just have to put a weapon with him, which I have plenty of. And the next one is that I had a Wolfpack trooper. That wasn't the best, but I mean, it's not super noticeable. So, he also becomes a full figure today. And I got a heavy helmet heavy Wolfpack helmet, because of the fact that I just like variety. And that being said, doesn't end with this figure. I got an extra visor has just been chilling along with my extra accessories and parts. Although, yeah, I know the heavy Wolfpack trooper is technically supposed to have a dark gray helmet visor, but I don't have any of those. So today he gets a black one, which I think looks very nice and kind of changes it up instead of just a regular gray visor piece. Sorry, I almost was starting to think it was an antenna or visor, and I just kind of spaced it. So the next figure, actually, let me start with these because they're also kind of boring. Also, to complete 2 figures, which if you saw this one last video of mine, you could say they probably should know about it, but these figures weren't 100% accurate because before, let me just bring him out. You had Fordo here that had a pauldron piece, and really he's supposed to have a strap that goes attached down. He's not supposed to have this part. So today I'm going to make both of them, because I had 2 from the last video, accurate. So that being said, I got 2 of these pieces from CAC, or I guess cloth pieces. And that being said, let me take off the helmet real quick and put it on. Okay, now getting back to it, since I no longer struggled, here he is, complete and actually accurate compared to the last video in which, oh, there goes the one, so I'll just use this one. So yeah, here he is, complete, a lot more accurate, and at the end of the day, he's definitely a lot cleaner than what he did look like before in the last video. And yeah, no longer bothers me because it's 100% perfect. So he adds on to my completed figures. Let me grab this one real quick that kind of fell in the depths of fortitude. Okay, so moving on to the rest of the package. Now here's the more exciting stuff. So there's one group in particular I started trying to complete in the last CAC haul that I had. And if you can't catch on now, I don't know what to tell you, but I'll throw up that video here right at the top right of the screen if you want to check it out, and then try to guess based on that video. With that being said, here he is. I got Boss, and he comes with 2 of these little blaster pistols, but I'll change it out for a commando blaster. So yeah, got 2 of those with him. But yeah, now I got the 3 out of 4 members, and I'm pretty sure you can guess who the 4th guy was in this haul. And I just saw he has an attachment to his helmet, so give me a few seconds to put that on. So here is Fixer, and there's the helmet attachment I was talking about. I didn't know it would come with that. And if it's wrong, I'll fix it eventually. I mean, it doesn't look right for some reason, but maybe I just didn't put it in right. And then he comes with a like sniper, which I'm not going to use. Once again, I'm changed out with a commando blaster that I already have. That's not from CAC, but obviously it works a lot better with an actual commando. So that being said, my Delta squad is now complete. I actually never played the games, sad to say that, but the look of these figures and the clones in general from the game look fantastic, and I love the blue visor as all commandos have, but just the bright color scheme really sets them apart. So that's the end of package 1. Let's move on to package 2. Now on to package 2. Once again, going to start with the boring stuff and then get into the more exciting thing of package 2, that is. So 2/3 the way there with the packages I got. But to start off, I got 2 of these Shadow, oh my gosh, I'm spacing on the name. Shadow Airborne Troopers, there we go. So I got 2 of those because, well, I had a couple of these knockoff figures. They're really were Imperial Airborne Troopers, or I guess you can say Purge Troopers, but the helmet print did not align, so therefore I'm just going to change them into Clone Troopers. And with that being said, this is going to be like the commander of the group. Here he is. Honestly, it looks 10 times better, but yeah, now he's went from Imperial to a Clone Trooper. Imagine that. But yeah, I figured since the armor was pretty much like some of the knockoff clone armor, might as well just change him into a Clone Trooper while I'm at it. And once again, these guys I will supply a blaster for. And the second one, which will just be, guess you can say, second in command, will be this guy. But I'll get back to these guys later on, at least this one, because there was something I missed out on, which caused me to honestly get the 3rd package. But yeah, I'll put those guys right there for now, but pretty sure that one at least is the one I'm coming back to, not the commander, because he, I believe, is complete. Now on to the next figure. It's one that honestly I think you wouldn't expect me to get, considering she's kind of like a oddball, I guess, commander, I guess you can say. At least I think is a commander, maybe captain too. I can't remember. But I did indeed get a Commander Keller. So he does kind of go keep up with the airborne theme. But yeah, I decided to get him. He does come in his robes, so just give me a few seconds to put those on. Here is Commander Keller with his actual robes on. I am glad that actually they don't supply like an oversized hood piece as some figures and customized figures do have, because that honestly looks wonky and completely terrible in my eyes. But here he is. Yeah, it was one I was kind of eyeing up last time, or at least during December during their Christmas sale, but I said no. But you know, decided to strike on New Year's when they had their 24% sale, because I'm not going to see that price again until, you know, obviously the end of the year again. And then, that being said, he did come with a machine gun right here, but I'm going to give him a regular clone blaster or the rifle, because, yeah, don't think this really goes along with the character, so I'll probably just give this gun to someone else. Probably that heavy Wolfpack Trooper would make the most sense. So I'll probably just move this on over to him. And then, yeah, let's move on to the final package. So as I said, I'll be revisiting that airborne trooper here in the last package. So that being said, this is the boring part of package 3. Pretty much, I guess you can say half of package 3, because, well, the other one is a big order of characters. But so you can see this guy's a little bare chested, doesn't really have what a typical airborne trooper would have, with the little strap and then the little piece hanging off to the arm. So that being said, give me a few seconds and I'll put this piece, or this cloth piece in which I ordered for him, onto him and show you guys the end result. Here he is in his final form. It was kind of hard with the plastic waist cape that this knockoff figure came with, but I was able to give it to work. Although, yeah, I mean, it's not really a gap because that's how much space it has, so it's just enough for the cloth piece. But yeah, there's him. And once again, I'll be supplying them both with blasters. And then for the final part of this package, well, speaking of new product that they came out with, here he is. I picked up the Geonosis colored droids of this version, or of their new battledroid design, which is completely posable. The arms, everything moves, the wrist, the legs. But yeah, I got 10 of these guys, so that's pretty darn nice. And they come out with the different backpacks they have that all droids have. And I also really like their head design, so I don't know if you can see it. The light's not the best, I know. But yeah, you got the eyes, what actually look like droid eyes with the, like cut out in the middle. And then here on the top of the head with the different lines, and in the back, which the Lego ones do have. But yeah, they each come with a blaster as well. So I picked up, 10 of these guys, which I'll just, I guess, dump them out. I don't feel like putting them all together, but just to prove I did get 10 of them. So yeah, they're honestly pretty cheap for what they are. Completely flexible. Yeah, different accessories. Yeah, posability. And I believe I got them for $3.40 each, which when you compare to a battledroid from Lego, in which a lot of Bricklink sellers sell them for, ranges from $1.50 to $2 from what I've seen. So for $1.20 more during the sale, that is, without the sale, I believe they're like $4, but still, technically it's the price of 2 Lego droids for one of these, which is fantastic when you really put in perspective how much more they can do compared to the Lego ones. So, that being said, let me close out the video. That's going to wrap up today's video, and if you have not already, subscribe down below, leave a like, leave a comment, so I can actually interact with all of you guys that actually decide to support me along the way, subscribe. I just like interacting with you all and seeing how much you enjoyed the video and what I'm doing. It makes me feel a lot better as well. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. And until then, have a great one, and I'll see you later. Bye.